Good morning. All right. I didn't sleep at all last night. Something big was walking by my tent. I scared it away by banging on my pot with the spoon, like ding ding, and it ran away. And then I was up till like 1 in the morning. Woke up at 5. It's 6:20 right now. I'm leaving St. John's Ledges. And so apparently the secret to me waking up early is to stealth camp or illegally camp. I kind of feel like a dick, not gonna lie. I slept 6 inches from the trail. I had no choice. It was a safety call. It was getting dark. I'm about to do St. John's Ledges, and some people say bring your climbing gear. The Far Out app says don't even bother doing it in the rain, and then one person said I'm 70 something and I did it with no problem. So I don't know what to expect. We're about to find out in a half a mile. So all I know is I wasn't trying to risk climbing down ledges in the dark. So today should be a fairly straightforward day. Once I get to the bottom of this mountain, it looks like it's flat for about 4 or 5 miles. You're walking along the Hudsonic River, I think it's called. That's all I could think of. It's supposed to be severe thunderstorms. It doesn't really give you a time frame. It just says there's the potential for severe thunderstorms today. So we're going to take today day by day, second by second. Also, another thought, yesterday was June 30th, and that was the day I was originally planning to be at Katahdin by. Crazy to think that no way in hell. I'm not even sure if Truck Driver has made it to Katahdin yet. I know he's got to be in Maine by now. I think he was shooting for like the first or second week of July. So, and then mine went from June 30th to July, the end of July. Now we're looking at the end of August, but end of August definitely. There's no way I would have ever have finished by June 30th. When you're planning this, you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna come out here. I'm going to do 8 for the first week and then 10, and then I'm going to do 20s or 15s, and I'm going to do 180 days, and you got to be realistic. That's why when everyone's planning this adventure, I say the most 2 important things are time and money. Money, I've had a few months where I've gone over, but I've stayed under 450 every single month, just about, except for the pack month. And like last month, I think I was up to 600. So money, yes. If you do frugal like I do, I know I take a lot of side missions, but I also don't eat out. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't, excuse me. I don't spend money on the trail. So like that. But time is the big one. Time. Make sure you have time. 6 months, you can. I know most of the dreamers at home are in the same boat as me, just overweight, haven't hiked in a long time. Time. Make sure you have the time. You hear these people doing it in 4 months. You got to remember they're super, super in shape, probably ex-military. Or like Rope Bunny, he was just a 20-year-old with tons of energy, and but you gotta remember the fat old frumpy men like me aren't doing this in 4 months. I don't care what you think about yourself. You're not doing it in 4 months. 6 is realistic for, I want to say, most people. For me, 8 months. We're looking at an 8-month through hike, and I kind of knew that going into this. I did say it was going to be 180 to 220 days, and we're looking at 220 days. But anyway, time to hike on. That's all I could think of. Today's going to be a great day. Yeah, it's strange when you're planning these sort of things. You'll do day hikes where you'll do like a 16-mile day, and you'll think, oh, I can go out to the AT and do 16 a day. Oh, look, I did it. But you got to remember, you're doing it every day, every single day. I could do a 20-mile day hike because I know I'm going home at the end of the night. But being out here, I would have loved to have been done by June 30th, but that's okay. I'm like really having a good time. I'm just kind of ready to get it done. I'm getting to the point now where I'm ready to get it done. And I feel like I'm, just very close. Closer than I was yesterday. Yeah, I made the right choice. This would have sucked in the dark. Damn. Whew. I'm so happy I waited till morning. There's no way I would have ever been able to do that in the dark. Oh, man. Wow. Always follow your gut out here. Always follow your gut. Even if your brain is saying no, go with your gut. Because my brain was saying push that last night. No way I could have done that, even with a headlamp. North. Wow. I want to kiss whoever mowed this. It's amazing. Whew, even the rocks are sweaty. Duck! Not really. I'm 6 foot. I was able to walk under that. I'll get into these ruts where I'll beat myself up over miles. Like, not doing enough, not doing enough. But then I find this perfect rock with the perfect breeze and this view, and I think, the hell with the miles. Screw the miles. They'll come. But I'll never see this again. I'll never have this moment again. And it's a great moment. God is so good. Alright, guess I'm cameling up. That is mint. This is a great campsite. I think it's time for lunch though. I was just sitting here taking a break, editing a video, thinking, wow, today is hard. It's been hard. And then looking back on that video that was filmed, I don't know, a week ago, it's a good reminder, you went through that. A week ago, I was going through waist-high grass, ticks, the extreme heat, like close to 100. And yeah, just looking back on it, I'm like, wow, you got through that, you can get through this. And then looking back on like my day one video to now too, like the weight I've lost and everything, and you think, man, I've been through all that. Truck driver and I walked through 2 to 4 feet of snow in the Smokies. You know, I was on some snow drifts where I sunk down to like my waist. You know, it's crazy that we got through that. We got through that, you know, and all the hurricane damage. There's a few days, like the video, the obstacle course at Van Venter, Pond Mountain, whatever. Man, we did more climbing than hiking. We got through that. That's why I keep telling myself this heat, it will pass. It'll pass. We're getting to a higher elevation soon. We're at 1,000 feet right now. It's hot. It'll pass. Like everything else, it'll pass. Just got to be strong and hang in. You know, a girl I was talking to yesterday was, well, 2 of them were saying how helpful my videos were, and that the one guy said I was his favorite YouTuber. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, no, I love that. I just, God, I love that. I love that my hard work is paying off. But either way, they said my videos were very helpful before they got on the trail, and I love that. I love that. That's living testimony that my videos have reached people and helped them with their hikes, you know, and now they're faster than I am. So I helped them a little too much, you know. It's like truck driver, helped him a little, he's in Maine now, you know. Yeah, told him everything I know, and he went and ran with it, literally. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. It was just, yeah, stuff we've been through, and getting myself down about this heat, and it'll pass. It will pass. And that's it. That's all I gotta keep telling myself. It will pass. One day, and one day soon, I'm gonna be first staring at Katahdin, and then I'm gonna be on top of Katahdin, and I'm gonna say, I can't believe it's over. "700 more miles." What a fantastic place. This is the Silver Hill campsite. And if it had water and cell phone service, I would not be leaving right now. But it's alright. I'm gonna push another like 7, I think. At least try to. It's just so hot. All right. So there's 5G service here, water, Brook campsite. I think I'm going to take like a half-hour break, see how I feel, but this might be home for the night. I'm kind of drained. I think I did like 10 and a half. I don't know. I'm just beat up. Tired of these bugs going into my eyes, and I don't know. Well, I just checked the Weather Channel app, and right now it's 87 with a real feel of 97. But it is sunny and dry. But at 4:30 it's supposed to start raining, and it says we're going to get 2 to 3 inches of rain and severe thunderstorms. It's 3:28 now, so that gives me an hour. The next shelter is 3.8 miles. And so what I'm thinking is I better hunker down. I better get that tent set up and ready to go. I'll throw my emergency rain poncho on top of it just for added dryness. Super inspect for widowmakers and check how far that brook is away from me. I don't think it would flood up here. Wow, 2 to 3 inches of rain. That's a lot. That's a lot of rain. That's the type of rain where I was in the zero the other day in New York and I was praying for the people on the trail. Well, I'm about to get my taste of it tonight. I don't think I'm going to make it. I wouldn't make it to that shelter before it starts raining. And let's face it, I'm not sleeping in it, so I would just be waiting for the storm to pass. But it's going to be full. There's at least 7 people ahead of me that I know of that started 10 miles back. So I know they're going to be stopping there. I doubt they'd be pushing on. It's hard to believe that we're going to get a storm like that in a few minutes. Man, I'm so tired. Oh dear. Damn. I was almost ready. I thought I picked a real good spot, but nope, it's pooling. Shit. That's horrible. Oh man. Damn. Fumbled that one. I mean, I do put my ground cloth in the tent, but it's raining so much it's coming through. I'm going to lay out the emergency poncho, but damn. I thought I picked the best spot. I spent like 20 minutes scoping the pros and cons of every spot, too. Oh well. You see, my gut said to buy that $1 poncho. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I just love when I follow my gut and it's right. Oh, brutal. That is just brutal. Oh man. I have a lot of work to do tomorrow. Just gotta get through tonight. Damn. I'm on my air mat like it's a life raft. The ground at least has been able to catch up and absorb some of the water, but it rained too fast and the water had nowhere to go. Yeah, so it is what it is. I don't think I've been in a storm since Glen Mowry Park back in Buena Vista, Virginia. So all in all, I guess I've been really, really lucky. I was overdue to sleep in a storm, and the trail really showed me. The trail's making me make up for it right now. Man, everything is wet. Everything. It is what it is, you know? Embrace the suck. All right, folks. Well, that is a wrap. Another day of hiking the AT. Another day of this wacky adventure. I'm at the Brook campsite. It was only a 9.9 mile day today, and I gotta wrap this up. People around me are sleeping. Today was a great day. I hope you had a great day. You're all great, and God is great. And please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow, you sexy, sexy people. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.